It is estimated that anywhere between 30 and 50% of the prescribed drugs in Africa are fake. Dr. Alex Dudu, who has spent many years working with patients in Africa, says substandard drugs are a big challenge in treating patients in Ghana.
For some conditions or some anti-malarials or antibiotics, the problem is worse. So one of our biggest challenges is to actually quantify the size of the problem and then begin to deal with it. But there is a problem. The problem is not getting better. It's getting worse.
The researchers at a lab in St. Mary's College in the Midwestern state of Indiana say their new device can solve the problem of fake medicines in Africa and elsewhere. It promises to separate real drugs from fake ones in less than 5 minutes.
You would take your pill and just rub it across the red line on the pad so that some of the pill powder is left on these lanes. You take the whole pad and you dip it in water up to this blue line. And then water will wick up each of the lanes, carrying the medicine to the reagents, and it will turn different colors depending on what's real or fake.
Elizabeth Bahima and Diana Vega Pantoja, along with their professor Tony Barstas, created the chemically treated paper specifically to identify the pain and fever medication Panadol. They chose it because it is one of the drugs whose fake versions are widely circulated.
Not only is it itself counterfeited, but it's used as a counterfeit for other medications that we're concerned about in the developing countries, like anti-malarials, like antibiotics, like antiretrovirals, like anti-tuberculosis. So it goes on and on and on.
I believe that this has really led to the prolongation of neglected diseases in developing countries, whether it's malaria, TB, or HIV/AIDS. And the problem seems to be growing every day.
Patrick Lukule is director of the Drug Quality Program at the U.S. Pharmacopoeia, a non-profit standard-setting organization that monitors the quality of medicines and food ingredients all over the world. He says many pharmacists in developing countries sell counterfeit drugs because it is hard for them to differentiate between fake and real. Barstas says her team is working with pharmacists in Kenya.
Right now we're targeting the pharmacists. Again, they're the ones who are purchasing these drugs. They have a vested interest. We would like to work with them first.
Barstas says they are also collaborating with computer scientists to further develop their device so that it can be used not only by specialists and pharmacists, but by average citizens. Vidushi Sinha, VOA News, Washington.